Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunnysays. I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of Sherlock Holmes Awakened, the Remastered edition. We're here, back at the Louisiana Nymph. Hope things are better. I was having a problem with my sound settings. For some reason, Windows Update had defaulted them all to put them all back to default, and everything seemed to update at the same time. So let's throw everything off a little bit. Let's see. I remember the French district. Yeah. Ah, cool. Let's look at our reports. Yeah, I remember we were looking for this guy, Arneson. Come from the bayou to the east. Let's look at the map again. I was wondering if we could talk to these people on the boat, but okay, anyway, let's talk to this person. Okay.
Good morning, dear. Come to relax?
No thank you, madam.
What? That's it? Okay. The music starts playing. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look. Let's talk to the sailor. How you doing, sailor? Ooh. Okay, yeah. He's thrown up over the side of the ship. Let's just let's continue on. Okay. Apparently I can't do anything here. Alright, maybe I can't do anything on this side of the ship. Nothing there. And the women getting cozy. Can I talk to either one of them? Nope. They're looking at me. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Apparently not. I can't do anything in the ship. Okay. Maybe later. I'll probably have to go back here later. Or maybe I go to the other ship. Let's see.
It would be better to turn back.
Okay. Guess not. Don't let me go any further. Okay, let's find Arneson. East to the east. Who's Mackerel? What is that?
What else do you want? We have work to do.
Okay. Can I go in here? No? Okay, the woman now. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to come back in later, I guess. At some point. Okay. Let's go to the French district and see what it says. Oh. Okay. How do I, alright. I guess we're looking for Arneson here, huh? I didn't realize it would, put me in a whole nother...
I have no reason to go there.
Okay. Guess we're not going there. Some woman down there by yourself? We can speak to... Oh. Okay, what's this woman doing? She's running off. Oh well, she was standing there at the bell pull of this guy's house, and she saw us and took off. She quietly walked away.
Watson, it seems we have arrived at the place. Look there, on the iron door.
Okay, some buffaloes.
Looks like no one is here, Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pity, Watson. This is our only lead.
Well, maybe not. The woman is still there. Let's talk to her. Well, you're standing there waiting for her.
Good
when we
morning,
walk up.
miss. Please don't be alarmed. We won't harm you, my dear. What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Lovely. When we arrived here, you were looking through this gate. This is the residence of Mr. Arnson, isn't it? Do you know him?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if he is at home?
Don't rightly know, sir.
Watson,
Come now, don't distress yourself like this. Why all these tears?
Because of my little brother, Davy. He serves with Mr. Arneson, and been more than 5 days since I heard from him.
perhaps he went on a trip with Mr. Arnson.
No, sir. Tain't likely. I serves at the Gallagher's just the other side of the road. If they had left, I would have seen them. Something bad has happened. I can feel it.
But if you were so near, surely your brother would have cried out for help if there had been any real danger.
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's right smart in some ways, but Davy can't talk. Not a word. Besides, most evenings, we visits and sees each other across the stable door, and been more than 5 days since he been there. Oh, sir, I be mighty scared. Something has happened to him. I just knows it.
Miss, take us to this stable. Watson, I think this place is indeed isolated, and therefore quite vulnerable.
There it be. I'm gonna go wait on the road. That way, if my mistress calls for me, I can hear.
Excuse me. That was sort of funny. Sherlock Holmes is like, Watson, there's a woman crying. Oh God, Watson, take care of this. Which is pretty accurate. Okay, let's...
It is hardly secure, Watson. Regard the lock. It has a primitive wooden latch, which is also quite flimsy.
Okay, so... what do we have in our inventory? Okay. Oh, use the knife. Okay. You could just use the knife, right? There we go. Okay, now we're back at the stables.
Bravo, Holmes!
Uh-oh. There's a horse lying down.
Holmes, this horse is dying of thirst. Poor animal.
He has had no water for these past 5 days, Watson.
Unbearable.
Let's give the horse some water. Where's our axe here? Okay. What is this? Deck of cards? No, one of those?
This should prove useful.
What are they? Oh, nails. Okay. A little smithing hammer. Horseshoes. I don't get it. What's... Oh, okay.
I hope this gate is not locked, because it appears quite formidable. Open!
Okay. Was that some open sesame stuff? Or... Oh, so I guess we're leaving the horse there, huh? Okay.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Giant log. Okay, we're at the house.
Observe, Watson, these beautiful, well-tended flowers. Someone must care for them.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's 5 days without water. In the open sunshine, that'll be... Yeah.
This should prove useful.
Really?
This should prove useful. This should prove useful.
Oh, okay. 3 different types of flour. Another one.
This should prove useful.
was that? Okay. We have a lily, bluebell, Peruvian lily, and a metal rod. Anything else over here? Okay.
Ah, Holmes! There are thousands of these mosquitoes.
We must turn back, Watson, or we shall be devoured.
What's going on there? Okay. Mosquitoes, huh? Looks like a tunnel of flies, like as in dead body.
Water.
Okay, don't we have a bucket? I mean, what's going on here? Give the horse some water.
Look, Holmes, a raccoon. Come here, you little rascal.
They won't allow us too close, Watson, though the little imps are rather inquisitive by nature.
Does it matter? Not sure what the raccoons have to do with this. Okay.
Closed. Tight.
Okay, obviously we can't go in the front door. Okay, I just wanted to check. I didn't think so, but I just wanted to check. I'm coming around back. You in either one of these doors? Okay.
Closed. Tight.
Okay. Okay, oh, okay, this one's open.
What a wretched smell, Holmes.
Quite wretched, Watson. It is the foul stench of death.
Not good. Okay, what's this in this room here? Okay, this must be the kitchen. Uh-oh.
Watson, hold the basin. I think you know what to do with it.
Okay. Give the... I'm guessing we're going to take the basin, get some water, and give the horse some water. Oh, they're really going to make me walk? Okay, alright, there we go. Use the basin.
Perfect.
Okay. I don't mean to be mean, but what does this have to do with the game? Like, sort of, why are we giving the horse? Where's the horse? Okay, there it is. Is the horse going to help us do something later? There you go. There you go, Nancy.
Easy now, fellow. Drink up.
Okay, let's see, horse drinking or what's going on? Okay, well. We had the thingy here, the log. Does that mean we can use the log to use the horse to pull the log? Okay, back home. What have you been doing?
Here you are, Watson.
What did I just give him? Some ham.
Ah, it's a ham. What a delectable aroma. If only I were hungry.
What about all those flies all over it? Doesn't look good. Oh, what is that? Little beetles or something running around this. Okay, apparently we have broken dishes. Something spilled here. Okay, what's this all about?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Let's get out of here. Go to the next doorway.
closed tight.
Okay, that's the doorway outside. So let's. Uh oh. No. No, no. Okay.
Watson, what do you make of this?
What a horrific sight. It has lain here for at least a week.
On the contrary, Watson, once again you see, but fail to observe. The warmth of the local climate and the exceptional humidity undoubtedly sped up the rate of decomposition. Based upon my calculations, the body has been here for 5 days.
No, looks like that woman's brother. He does not look good. Okay, let's look at his hand. Let's look at his fingernail here.
Let's examine the hands. They are calloused, with traces of dirt under the nails. This would be the gardener, no doubt. Let's examine the hands.
Okay,
Let's examine the hand.
I actually don't see anything wrong with his hands. Well, except for some bruising, it looks like there's snuggle. Okay, there has to be something here. I mean, they wouldn't show me this place without.
Let's examine the hands. They are
Oh, do I have to use something? No. Okay, there must be something very, very specific here. Let's click just everywhere. I'll be honest, I don't really see very much wrong with his hand, other than this fingernail.
Let's examine the hand. Let's examine the.
It makes everything his hand. What is going on?
Let's examine the.
Okay, I'm not. Maybe I need more clues before I examine his hand. Oh, I can't look at his hand again anymore. So that was it? We just find out he was a gardener? Okay.
Champagne. Maybe this will satisfy that old man of the same name.
Oh, okay. Oh, no kidding. Okay. Alright, we get some champagne.
Papers were burned, and great care was taken to destroy everything of any value to our case. We will find nothing further in this place.
Oh. Roll over here. Looks like the murder weapon.
Blood! Blood!
Maybe. Okay.
Interesting. The person who sat here was fond of cigars.
Okay.
This must be Arnson. He appears fond of cigars.
Okay.
The person was struck with a sharp object as they entered. You can see the trail of blood that continues past the staircase.
Yeah. See the footprints come in here too, then yeah, I guess it's this kid's footprints. He staggers here. No, here they are. There's blood here all over the
I
place.
cannot budge the handle. They must have lodged something behind it to hold fast the door. Shh, Watson, listen. Whoever you are, open up. We mean you no harm. Open the door for God's sake. It's a matter of life or death.
This is useless, Holmes.
Watson, your sensibility is appreciated. We shall come back later.
Well, they're probably the one who did it, so. Can I use the bar?
Whoever you are, open up.
This is useless, Hope.
Watson, your sensibility...
Okay, I guess not. Let's see here. Let's follow these footsteps here. They come out, and then the blood trail goes over this way. And here. Oh, somebody left. Okay. Let's look in here. It's the bedroom. Oh, okay, what do we have here? Footprints.
Curious. There's some mud that appears to have come from underneath the bed.
Oh, there's sliding marks here, like somebody's pushed the bed aside.
These clothes belong to a servant, and judging from their size, he is a small man.
Okay. Aha. There is a... Let's look at this picture first. That. Oh. There we go.
Anson, with his servant, no doubt.
Okay, I guess he was in India at some point.
Yes, there is something here.
What is it?
Yes, there is something here.
Can you get it? Aha! Wow, wow.
A stone of small size, but of splendid colour. It seems to have no flaws, and I doubt that it originated in the American continent.
Looks like a ruby, yep. Well, wow. Thing written on the paper. Okay, let's save upstairs for a moment. Can't use a knife in the door, can I?
Whoever you are, open up.
This is useless.
Watson, your sensibility...
Okay, I guess not. Let's see if we can open up this door. We were here, weren't we? This kitchen. Okay, door keeps on closing. The bedroom. Well, the study or whatever is outside, isn't it? I mean, the kitchen. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Okay, well, we have two doors here. Well. Okay, upstairs, master bedroom or something. Letter. Letter from L. Lakovka. Dear Mr. Arneson, it was a rare pleasure to encounter your extraordinary altruistic attitude towards your employee, young Davy. Few would have made the effort to discover the truth of his affliction, and most would have discharged this boy from their services without hesitation. It is fortunate that Dr. Gallagher, who has expertise in these matters, is also your neighbor. Without his intervention, it is doubtful that we would have been introduced. Then you would not have made the answers, and not have had the answers about this young man that you have been seeking. First, I will tell you that Davy's problems are psychological rather than physical. As you have already noticed, he hears and understands perfectly well. A medical examination also revealed that his vocal organs are unimpaired. The final diagnosis is that a psychological trauma or mental blockage is what prevents him from speaking. As for your anecdote concerning the coins and discovery of the incredible talent that this young man seems to have for figures, reminds me of a similar child prodigy case, similar child prodigy cases. I have requested their files from my colleagues and hope to learn more. All I can say now is that your employee has a phenomenal memory for figures, and that an adapted teaching program could enable him to exploit this talent further and benefit his community. Best regards, L. Lakovka, Professor L. Lakovka. Okay. Now that's a little more interesting. We have that guy that was in that place. Okay, oh wow, what's this? Okay. Flora and Fauna of Louisiana, page 12. What is this? It looks like some kind of mosquito. Because the alligators are not the most fearsome predators according to visitors, all agree that mosquitoes are the worst enemy of man in Louisiana. No one knows how many different varieties of mosquitoes haunt the surrounding swamps and lowlands. But the most common are humanophages. Attracted by mammals' body warmth, the smell of blood from wounds or sweat, they can quickly swarm in clouds of several thousand and attack their target with the same effectiveness as a school of piranhas. Wow, okay. Look, fauna and flora of the Amazon. Every year, they cause numerous deaths among cattle. Fortunately, deaths among people are rare. The natives shared with us some of their local recipes to avoid this plague. The most efficient and common method consists of applying some lemon juice. The aroma repels these menacing insects. The simple presence of a lemon tree in front of a window is enough to dissuade them from entering that place. Oh, no kidding. A more audacious solution consists of carrying several toads in your person in a conspicuous manner. These amphibians are very... I want to read this. These amphibians are very effective. No. No, I can't read anymore. Oh, no. Oh, there's more. Okay. Though the behavior of the... no more. Okay. Well,
a book on the fauna and flora of Louisiana.
Oh, wait, I wanted to read that. Okay, what was the... page 54? The same book is about raccoons. Though the behavior of the raccoon in Louisiana is very similar to his brothers from the forests of the East Coast, there are a few differences. There are many unique predators of the raccoon in the wilds of Louisiana, notably certain kinds of aquatic snakes. Because of this, raccoons in this region take their meals in a nest, usually placed in the branches of a tree or at any height, which is easily approachable by the raccoon. Well known for its agility, but also out of easy reach of their enemies. Okay. Carrion is a main part of their diet, particularly if, speaking of a female with small kits. Oh, is that what the babies are called? Her need for additional protein to sustain her milk production makes carrion a particularly good source of food. Okay. Interesting. Now, what's this book about? Fantastic Hunt Tales by D. Niles, page 188. Okay, it just starts up in mid-sentence. Or much more, of course, if it is an African swallow. But our most disturbing tale about wild creatures of the marshes and swamps comes from Louisiana, near the city of New Orleans. Frightening events have plagued the region in recent history. At the time this book was put to press, rumors about mysterious disappearances, discoveries of mutilated bodies, and the fearsome beast of the swamps. Oh, really? Okay. Fearsome beasts of the swamps continue to haunt the poorer quarters and dockyards of the city. Our story begins 15 years ago when a noted citizen of New Orleans contacted a world-renowned hunter known as Ward. This gentleman, who wishes to remain anonymous, retained Ward to track and kill a beast that was terrorizing his workers. These freedmen worked in his fishery and lived in infamous wood shacks built along the outer banks of the swamp. Over the last year or more, there were mounting numbers of unexplained disappearances and deaths, which happened with alarming regularity, particularly at the high tide. His men reported finding the mutilated and half-eaten bodies of men floating out from the swamp. Okay, there's more. Here we go. Next page. An even more alarming young woman had also been mysteriously disappearing. At first, he appealed to the local authorities, but was met with indifference. They blamed these incidents on their own hired men who lived beside the swamp. The local constabularies reasoned that these people originated in Africa, where sacrificial rites involving young virgins were common. As for the fate of the men found dead, they argued this was most certainly the work of alligators, which filled the swamps. A good citizen thought this highly unlikely, as the area was teeming with game. He knew from personal experience that alligators rarely attack humans. when fish and other natural food are readily available. He also rejected the notion that sacrificial rites were involved. Had that been the case, his men would not have asked for his help and could have handled the matter themselves. That's a very good point. Ward was told the workers usually disappeared while dredging for crayfish. As far as was known, 12 girls had disappeared recently, and no less than 7 young men had been found dead. The workers now refused to enter the swamp, even to withdraw their gear. Oh God, what the hell is that picture? Adding to the tension were rumors of a grotesque and scaly silhouette seen by a fisherman in a distant fog. Ward was offered a large sum to hunt down the presumed beast and return with it to the man's hired workers, so that they could return to fishing for crayfish and forget about their complaints. Ward accepted the commission, cleaned his weapon, and hired a local guide who knew the swamp. They left in the boat that very same day. For the next 2 weeks, they searched the swamp, leaving early in the morning and coming back late at night. One evening, Ward came back, anxious and excited. He said they discovered a trail deep in the... Now wait a minute, this picture here. This dead body, does it look like it has tentacles on the bottom of its legs? Or... I can't even tell. Okay, he said they discovered a trail deep in the swamp. He and his guide heard something that initially sounded like singing, but in dreadful, guttural, and discordant voices. Ward explained that it might have been the meeting call of a bull alligator or some other large reptile. He promised to go first thing in the morning and return with its head. They left at dawn, and later gunshots were heard from the depths of the swamp. The evening came and went with no sign of Ward or his guide, nor were they seen the next day and into the next weeks. However, the strange disappearances and deaths ended. People speculated that Ward, his guide, and the beast had killed each other in some ferocious battle. Then, some months later, an extraordinary thing occurred. A fisherman discovered what appeared to be a white man caught in quicksand. The man, upon discovery, shouted with panic and attempted to escape. The fisherman was forced to stun him with an oar in order to bring him in. The man had moss, seaweed, and muck, all teeming with vermin, covering his gaunt frame. His features were buried under a thick beard and wild tangle of hair. Despite his appearance, which was barely human, some people claimed they also recognized Ward's eagle eyes. He was also naked, and his teeth were strangely sharpened, and his eyes were feverish and barely able to focus. Worst of all were the terrible, strange scars that covered his entire body. Their symmetry resembled the work of some deranged artist or madman. Though many thought the opposite, the authorities decided that Ward had inflicted these marks upon himself and locked him in a cell, saying he must surely be insane. After doctors examined him, he was officially judged to be mad and sent to the mental hospital in Baton Rouge. There, he remained locked up until the end of his short life. He spent the last few months of his life there, eating only raw fish and screaming to all who could hear that they had saved him. He cried out that he was one with them, and he spoke to them in a dream with his awakening, and his awakening was soon to come. So his, in quotes, in other words, his, some other being. Another historical tale, even more disturbing, comes to us from the British Moors, where a white rabbit...
This book has been read often. Tales of Fantastic Hunts by D. Niles.
I'm wondering if that is another joke. Denial. D. Niles. Denials. Okay. Let's check out the rest of this room, and then I'll take a break. And continue on after this. What is this box? Okay.
This metal tube is approximately 40 centimeters in length and 18 in diameter. It bears a small tag which reads, "This one without defect. My sincere apologies, E. Otis."
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
What is it? Hold on. Metal tube. Is that like a tube for a cylinder or whether you can record music? The old... And that would be a wax cylinder. They used to have old tubes that would look like this, made out of wax, and you would make a recording on it. Okay, what's this? A paper. Let's see, New Orleans Star. October 19th, 1894. The Player's Corner. In order to wind up this unique watch, you need to find the figures corresponding to those of the clock according to the same logic. 2 digits are already marked to help you figure out what method to use. Good luck. Solutions on the next page, on the last page. We don't have to do this, do we? Please no. It's a math puzzle.
A newspaper from 5 days ago. Someone has torn the last page. Well, it seems Arnson tried his hand at a small riddle in this newspaper. How strange. He does not seem the type to take interest in mathematical conundrums.
Okay, obviously I'm guessing he gave it to his the servant there and had him try to figure it out. Okay, why? Okay, there we go. Okay, thank God I thought we took it with us, because I thought we were going to have to figure out the riddle later. How about here? Can I open this thing up? No? Oh, you know what? Can I... Okay, I should see if this mixes, these things mix with anything. Okay, box of nails, no. Okay, just a quick check. Okay, let's see. Oh, lemon tree, okay.
This should prove useful.
What, you took the whole lemon tree? The whole lemon plant? I mean, wow, okay.
Closed. Tight.
Okay, well, maybe from inside. Oh, maybe we could go to that new place now, because I have the lemon tree, supposedly. Let's go check here.
Closed. Tight.
Really? Okay, let me see something here.
This is useless.
Okay. What about,
I won't do that.
how about...
This is useless.
The metal rod? No.
This is useless.
Okay. I guess that's all we had for up here. Well...
I cannot do this.
As a hand. Then, maybe we can't use it, but... I mean, let me look here. Real quick, I want to check this, and...
I won't do that.
Okay, guess he won't do that.
I cannot do this.
Okay, what about the metal bar?
I cannot do this.
Okay, I guess that didn't work. Alright. I see none of the things I picked up can help me open doors. Okay. I guess we looked at everything here. That means... Alright, looked at as much as I can look at here. Let's go talk to that... Let's go check in the holes. Then we're gonna go talk to that woman. I think we could now go through the area with the mosquitoes because we have the plant, right? Because we have the lemon plant. I want to quickly check on the horse. Then they're going to call us a file. Oh, okay, good. The horse is okay. I'll go for you, horsey. Oh, it's that a hammer. Okay.
This should prove useful.
I have a hammer. I have a hammer and nails. Okay, let's... Before I go, let's check this out. Okay, let's... Okay, guess not. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call this a file right here, because we're getting on 40 minutes, and I don't want to make this too long. This is a good place to stop, so... I'm going to say thank you for joining me. This is Bunnysays, and I hope you join me for the next episode when we dread talking to that woman telling her brother's dead. Okay, well, we're going to have to do that next episode, so thank you for joining me, and goodbye for now.